Hi, Pearl Maddox with buildingabrandonline.com. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to talk about top diet tips and how to not only lose weight, but to maintain that weight loss. For the sake of brevity, we're going to jump right in. Tip number one, avoid at all costs the I blew it mindset. Whenever we give ourselves permission to continue to blow it, well, we're throwing in the towel, we've messed up, we kind of blow things out of proportion. And it's really, if you examine exactly what it is that you consume, you'll find that if you stop it in its track, you haven't done nearly as much damage as you thought you did, or as you're capable of doing if you allow it to continue to the end of the day. I'll start tomorrow, or sometimes that spills over to the next day or two. So now you really have a problem. And of course, the longer you stay derailed from your plan, the harder it is to get back on track. Tip number two, learn from your mistakes. Figure out what's going on. What happened? Why did I do that? What was I feeling? What was I thinking? Were there any trigger foods? Were there specific circumstances going on? Were there particular individuals involved? And you may think, Pearl, really? Do we want to go and dissect it like that? Yes, absolutely. Because you are not really dealing with the problem if you don't. So you have to identify the problem so that you can come up with a plan to resolve the real issue instead of throwing food at it. That may provide some temporary comfort, but then you've got, that's just going to complicate the matters. And then you have guilt that's going to go along with it, and that's going to continue on your weight gain path. And that is far from what you want to do. Tip number three, change your inner dialogue. We have to really scrutinize what we say to ourselves. How are we giving ourselves permission to even derail in the first place? What are we telling ourselves? What messages are we sending to ourselves? So you really need to look at what's going on and what thoughts were you having at the time. And of course, it's not going to be something that is going to help you on your weight loss plan. So what do you have to do? You have to change your inner dialogue. Now, I watched a video not too long ago with Tony Robbins, and he says success is 80% psychological and 20% mechanics. So it really matters what's going on up here, because the thoughts up here will control the behavior. So I hope you gained some value. If you have, please like, share, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. For additional tips and strategies, please check me out on my blog, buildingabrandonline.com/Pearl Maddox. You all have an awesome and powerful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.